Hello fellow enthusiasts, Pokecord enthusiast here, and today I'm just going to be showing you guys another video of defending a gym. This time it's going to be the water gym, and yes, I've listened to you guys. I know my mic was like way too quiet in the first couple of videos. I fixed that, and we're good to go. So it's a 3v3 match, so let's decide who we're going to lead with. So I know that this person has a couple of Pokemon that I have to keep in mind. Last time he didn't play extremely well and used all three of his slots, which, guys, if you're doing like a 3v3 or 6v6, do not use all your slots for your opponent. So let's say you're doing a 3v3, they have one dead Pokemon, and like, let me lay out a scenario. It's 2-1. They've killed two of your Pokemon, but you still have a slot open, and they've used all three of their slots, but have lost one Pokemon. Chances are there's a Pokemon that can kill their two remaining Pokemon. You always want to be, you never, if possible, want to be the first one to show all your slots. Now, if it's a 6v6, and let's say you have four Pokemon that are still alive after showing all your slots, and you just did that to build a wall to outpredict your opponent, that's a different thing. But in 3v3s, if possible, never show all of your Pokemon. Now, this time, I don't know why, but I really feel leading off with Mega Slowbro. So we're just gonna get Mega Slowbro and head into the battle. Let's see what we can get done with this. Sent the duel. So Mega Slowbro is pretty tanky. Mega Slowbro for Pokecord itself is an okay. He's alright overall. Mega Slowbro can hold his own. Obviously, if you're not gonna have, it's an okay Pokemon for Pokecord Dueling. I mainly just got it up for a specific set in the official team tournament server, which if you guys want me to cover another tournament I'm doing in the official team tourney server, this one is actually on Pokemon Showdown. If you guys want me to cover that, then I will. It's just, it's not really Pokecord. It's Showdown. I am in the top 4 for that right now, though, and my next match is going to be deciding the top 2. Winner of the top 2 match will then fight the winner of the losers bracket. Where did this kid go? So, basically, for dueling, at least for defending my water gym, I need to be using a variety of Pokemon because it's a gym. I'm able to ban straight up grass and electric type moves, but if they predict I'm going to use Mega Slowbro, then they can just use a bug type to counteract that, which is why you need to have a variety of Pokemon. Like, per se, I've got Empoleon, who is Steel and Water in case I needed a Steel type. I have an Earth and Water in Swampert, a Psychic in Water in Slowbro. Both of these are just plain water, but Blastoise can learn Flash Can. Greninja is a Dark Water. Primarina is a Fairy Water. Sharpedo is another Dark Water. Golisopod is a water bug. Ludicolo is a water grass. So just having that large variety of Pokemon is extremely beneficial. Where did this kid go? He wanted to do the duel, but he finna dipped from the look of it, and I don't know why. But we'll give it some time. It also allows me to say, so basically at this point, I have been hosting regular giveaways on this server. So if you guys want to join and challenge a gym, get advice on how to duel, come and apply for a gym and get a gym, or just come and do some giveaways, participate in events, then I'll be sure to put the link to the server down in the description below. If you guys enjoy what I do, be sure to smash the subscribe button and that like button. Where is this kid? Where is he at? So yeah, we're still a pretty small community. We've grown to about over 30 now, though. And lately I do want to give a person named Stars a shout out because they double boosted the server, so we did actually make it to tier 1. So right now we are hosting an event in the server, which you can participate in just by putting suggestions for what you think the icon should be. Like, we're changing it from this to a GIF, so whatever you think it should be, you can just put that in this channel here if you do join. Now let's see. Come on. Hopefully he joins pretty soon. I'll go, I guess, while we're waiting for him to join, I'll explain why I'm starting with Mega Slowbro. Also, I guess I can talk about Mega Slowbro's moveset. So if you guys have a Mega Slowbro and you're wanting to use it in battle, the only two things that are actually worth getting on it is Psychic and Surf. That's it. That's going to be your complete moveset for it. And then so when getting a Mega Slowbro, obviously the most important things are defense number 1, followed by health number 2, and the special attack is number 3. Now mine is not a very good Mega Slowbro. I honestly do need to go and find a better Mega Slowbro. But then I use the bold nature because obviously that gives me a higher defense. So as you can see, Mega Slowbro, it does great against physical attackers, but not so well against special attackers, which is why if you were trying to make a wall, you could use something like Florges, who has a really high special attack in relation with the Mega Slowbro. So if you knew they were going to be using a physical attacker, you can switch out to, this is obviously in a normal duel, I can't do that because Florges is a fairy type, I can't use it. But if you knew that they were going to use a physical attacker, you could use Mega Slowbro. And if you knew they were going to use a special attacker, you could use any attacker with anything with a high special defense like Florges. It makes Mega Slowbro pretty viable, and that's why I'm going to lead with him, because I know that he does like to use physical attackers, which he really should be coming very soon. I guess I can go into the rest of my strategy for how this match is going to be put forth, because that's a lot of the video itself. Obviously, as soon as he comes back, we'll be able to put the strategy into motion. But after Mega Slowbro, depending on what he uses next, chances are, if he uses something that kills Mega Slowbro, then if it was able to kill Mega Slowbro, chances are it was some sort of dark type or a bug type. Now, if it was a bug type, I'm probably going to be looking at doing something along the lines of Golisopod, because it's also a bug type, but it has pretty powerful other type moves. Golisopod is actually a pretty decent Pokemon. Now, mine is a really low IV with 47% IV, but it still has the IVs in the right places to get the job done, and Golisopod is actually surprisingly expensive. So, once again, as I already said, there will be a link to the server in the description. As you can see, it's a pretty active community. We've got like Zerokun, we've got Stars, we've got, who are some others? We've got a couple of people who are on here quite regularly. He's back. Okay. So now we can actually put forth what I've been talking about for the last 5 minutes or so. That's one of the things that it was nice that he didn't come for so long, because I was able to completely lay out why I was using what I was using and how it's going to be doing its job. So now let's see what he starts with. So he starts with Mega Gallade, which is wonderful for us because we're using a Psychic type. As said, I know he likes to use physical attackers, and he's not going to be able to break this wall at all. Well, it's not a wall, but he's not going to be able to break this. It's going to be an easy takedown on him. He is part Psychic, which means it counters out the fact that Psychic is super effective. So here I should just use Surf. I don't think Night Slash can take me out. It cannot. It won't be enough to finish the job, and we're just going to mop him up here. So we took out his first Pokemon with Mega Gallade, because a lot of it is knowing your opponent. Like, if you're in a tournament match and you're able to, go back and look at some of your opponent's previous matches, see Pokemon they use a lot, or if there's a certain type of Pokemon they use a lot, especially what they like to start with, or if they use physical attackers a lot, or special attackers a lot. So, let's just log that real quick. His Mega Gallade is down. Mega Gallade is actually a pretty good Pokemon, especially because it loses its weaknesses. Like, it loses the fact that Psychic types are super effective against it, and with Night Slash, it can be super effective against Psychic types. So if used correctly, it can be an okay defense for Psychic types, but its physical attack is through the roof. When you have a completely maxed one, I'm pretty sure it can almost reach 400. It might just be over 400. I'm not completely sure. So now we gotta make a decision. I think in this case, I'm actually going to just reuse to make it so he has to show a second Pokemon. And then so that's what I always do in my gyms. If you guys ever want to challenge one, I reuse if it's a 3v3, because what's going to happen, he uses a second one. If it kills me, great. I choose a Pokemon that can easily kill his, and either he reuses and dies or shows his third slot. Then I pick a Pokemon that can counter his remaining two. Either way, it's a win-win for me. And he used another physical attacker, and it's another fighting type. So my Psychic type is just going to be able to tear through this. As already said, going back through matches or just figuring out from a couple of matches if you're fighting a gym what kind of Pokemon your opponent has or what kind of attackers they like to use can be crucial, because I've been able to just continually batter him down, and now regardless of what he uses as his last one, I'm going to be able to directly snipe it without any problems. Which is exactly what you want to do when you're defending a gym or attacking a gym. That's why I really don't like doing 3v3s a lot, but 3v3s are a lot shorter. But 3v3s, whoever wins the first battle, if they have the correct Pokemon, they can always win the fight in the end, as long as they don't mess up. I need to edit that and put an X there. So we really need to continue, like, we can just reuse this again. There's no reason to waste one of our slots, because if he kills it, great, we have 2 full slots to try and kill whatever Pokemon he has left. And if he manages to lose to it again, that's great. We 3-0'd him with a single Pokemon. So, he said he's ready. Accept it. Yeah, I do find it funny that he used 2 fighting types in a row. A Zacian. Okay, so Zacian is a pure fairy type. Zacian is actually pretty nasty, so I don't know if we're going to be able to take it out. It looks like that we are going to be able to take out his Zacian. That's nice. He can't use the Giga Impact because of the rules on my gym, and that's going to be an easy GG. So, as seen, for 3v3s, you choose a Pokemon that you know is going to do well against how your opponent normally duels, and then you stick with that till it dies. If it kills their first Pokemon, you reuse. If they use a second Pokemon that kills yours, then you just use one that directly counters their second, so that their second either A, dies, or they use a third to kill yours, and then you choose a Pokemon that kills their last 2 Pokemon. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please be sure to go and like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys all for the recent support. We've made it to 18 subscribers. And once again, if you would like to join the server and if you think you have a chance at being me in my water gym or any of the gyms on the Pokecord Enthusiast, or you want to join and do giveaways, or you want to join and participate in the events, then just go down in the description and there will be a link to the Discord server. Thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Pokecord Enthusiast.